Here are the things that I feel like I learned from Atomic Habits. Starting with number 1. If you get 1% better every single day, at the end of the year, you've gotten 37 times better. The way I like to view it is either you get 1% better every single day or you get 1% worse. So small changes over time lead to massive growth, and that is because of compounding interest. The second thing I feel I learned from the book is that there's a thing called delayed gratification. And so delayed gratification essentially is, if you're the type of person that can postpone the reward, more likely you're the type of person that can actually get it. A lot of people want that quick fix now. They want the fast route, the easy route. They don't realize that a lot of things take time, requires patience, and that's what delayed gratification is. It's patience, focus, commitment, all these different variables, and by mixing them all together, that's how you get what you actually want. Because through delayed gratification, when it comes to habits, they will either help you become better or they will help you become worse. Because you can have habits that bring out good things in you. For example, eating a salad or eating healthy every single day. Compound that over time and you're more than likely going to be a healthier person compared to someone who has a habit of eating fast food every single day. Give it 5, 10, 15 years and that habit will eventually start reflecting. Your habits, due to delayed gratification, will either bring out good things in you or they will bring out bad things in you. And so through time, you will get what it is that your habits have been giving you, and time will magnify your habits. And the third thing I feel that I learned from the book Atomic Habits is that it's not so much about goal setting, but it's actually about system setting. A lot of us have this mentality that if I put this goal on a piece of paper, if I write it down, I'm gonna get it. Or if I look at that goal every single day, I'll find a way to get it. The thing is, if it was that easy, everyone could do it. But it's not. Everyone could set a goal, but the only thing that matters when it comes to getting that goal is what system do you set in place to actually get that goal. For example, if my goal was to save $10,000 by the end of this year, how do you go about that? Well, first I need to know exactly how much time do I have left. Let's say it was January 1st. Then $10,000 split between those 12 months will give me a better idea, a better breakdown on how much I need to be saving a month to actually get that much money. Or let's say I have a different goal. Let's say my goal is something along the lines of, I want to start running every single day. Well, how do I start doing that? I need to start thinking about how can I make time for it in my day? Where is the most effective place, whether it's morning, noon, afternoon, evening, in which I can make time for it. And on top of that, how do I make it as easy for me as possible so that I can actually start doing it? So in my case, if I wanted to go running, what if every single morning I have my running clothes along with my running shoes right next to my bed? Once I get up in the morning, I'm going to see it. And so that is a system that I could put in which every single morning I wake up and I see my running clothes in a very convenient place to where I can just get up, change, and then go. And so that is the thing about systems. With the goal, you have an idea as to where you want to go, but until you have an actual system, you won't accomplish the goal. You see, the only real way for you to actually follow through with the goal is for you to have a system in place to get that goal. How can you build a system to make that goal easier to attain? Something I worked on recently, which is exercising more. I started a new job. At my new job, they have a gym. And so for me, making time for the gym was as simple as making a system to where every single evening after I get back from work, I put clothes into my backpack. And I have the option to either exercise during lunch or exercise after work, depending on how the day goes. And your system should be flexible, because if you have a system that's very fixated, you can't change it, you can't be flexible, then eventually you're gonna break it. And once you break it, it's very hard to get back into the groove of things. So you have to have a system that's also very flexible. In my case, my system allows me to either noon or afternoon. Until you actually have a breakdown on how you're gonna get it, then in reality is not a goal, it's a dream. It's something that you think you want, but you don't really want it. Because until you actually start putting those steps in place to get it, then it's an actual thing that you're working towards. And so if you have the right system, you will get it. But your right system should be something that is attainable, is something that's convenient, and it's also something that's attractive. Because if you have something that is too difficult, or it's something that is inconvenient, or it's unattractive, then you're not going to work towards it. You're not going to have the right system in place, because your system automatically builds resistance. And when you're first setting a goal, regardless of what the goal is, you're going to encounter the most resistance, because you're having to develop a new habit and build something in which you're naturally going to be resistant to. So how do you find the right system to where that habit starts becoming something easier for you to actually get the goal that you want? And so that was a system that I put in place for myself, because I feel like that is such a simple and easy system to follow. And I think for most people, that's how your system should be. It should be something that is easy and convenient for you. If it's not something that's easy, you won't do it. And so find the system that is easiest for you.